Welcome to Dr. Hoshka's special edition of hormonal acne skin management. This is one of the most difficult skin conditions to manage, but today we'll show you how using Dr. Hoshka's secret techniques to balance your face, whether it's very oily or dry at the same time and you have acne outbreaks. We've got the right type of skincare, and we also have very good intensive treatment. So my name is Marilyn and this is Cheryl.
Hi.
And I apologize for the delay today because I had a traffic jam, but no worries because you are going to learn behind beautician secrets that many beauticians cannot manage acne skincare, much less the clients. Even if the clients, they go for laser and very deep medical chemical peel, they will result in very dry skin, like 70 years old. And today Cheryl is one of the most beautiful model, and we're going to share the secrets of how to balance her face, so that because she's young, and we want to make sure that from a very young age, everyone will go through the hormonal stages, but we need to manage. If we don't manage, we result in scarring, and at times, if the scar is too deep, it is not so easy to repair the skin. And over to you, Cheryl.
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Cheryl. So actually I'm in my early 20s. So a bit about me, I have a bit of oily skin, more towards sensitive oily, and I actually started using Dr. Hoshka since March. So I'm actually quite new. Yeah, so pretty sure that this brand is new to me as well. But I actually quite enjoy using this brand because it's actually very natural and it's very calming and soothing for my skin. Yeah, so recently I actually started using the Renewing Night Conditioner. That actually is a 28 days treatment that helps to improve my skin tone. Also a little of the texture as well, and also the scarrings, and it actually helps to fix the scars after 28 days. So you actually see results after 28 days. Yeah, it's actually very small and pure, as you can see. Yeah, so this treatment actually helps with all age group. So let's say if I'm 20, so actually I use it 2 times a year, it's enough. So yeah, very looking forward for Marilyn to share with everyone all the beautiful products to everybody.
And like we look at her face today, though she's using skincare, but she does need to do her own self-extraction, which I will also show you the right way to do the self-extraction without damaging the skin. Most of the time for acne and hormonal balance, you can see that with the wrong type of extraction, they actually result in scarring, or the inflammation is stuck underneath the skin, and it's impossible unless you do very harsh chemical treatment. Yes. So Cheryl, besides, let's start with your skincare. Tell us the steps that how you use Dr. Hoshka.
So for me, usually I do use the soothing cleansing milk. Recently I've started using this because my skin is pretty mild. So the soothing cleansing milk helps to soothe my skin. So sometimes I use this as a light makeup remover and also a cleanser, but sometimes I will also use the cleansing cream, so to actually light exfoliate my skin, so depending. And then for me, I use a clarifying toner. Clarifying toner. For this, I use it in the daytime to actually control my sebum in the face. And then also I use the balancing day lotion in the daytime. Sometimes I might even change to Melissa day cream depending on my mood that day. But for nighttime, I always go with a double cleansing. Then I do use facial toner sometimes at night, and that's all. I don't go with any other things.
Oh, so then now you started with the skin conditioner. So how has the skin conditioner helped you, like before and after?
So before that, my skin is actually slightly uneven skin tone.
Mm.
Then after that, I have like acne scarring. There's a dark brown acne scarring. Now that actually is faded to lighten it already. There's small acne scars that actually is faded. So I've seen that improvement, which is makes me very happy. And also, my skin actually glows.
Yes, I can see your skin is glow. Now the only part is you need to manage the oil sebum.
Yeah, and also the acne that you can see in the camera as well.
Shaw has a little bit of scarring, so I would definitely recommend her to use the regeneration serum and some of the regeneration range to accelerate regeneration.
Oh, is it?
Yes,
But I'm quite young though.
sometimes it doesn't mean that, okay, if you're 20 plus, but you have skin conditions that are very advanced.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so, and sometimes as a treatment, we'll use the advanced skincare on the areas that we need to regenerate. And regeneration serum will actually help to detox the face. Because when you regenerate, underneath all the trapped oils and sebum, they will float to the surface. And also for the regeneration serum, that when you start to, if you have acne skin and start to use, you may experience the detox. That means the trapped oils are coming out.
So that means I'll break out.
You have a slight breakout, but it will detox. And in fact, if you use the regeneration serum, if you have oil clots, right, hard ones, they can be fished out easily, like very easy to release without much effort. Yes, and this I would recommend you to use. Yeah, to try to use until the detox.
So there's no timing to how long do I use
You
this?
don't use, it depends on your skin. For skincare, sometimes, especially for treatment, it's the skin that tells you when you should stop or when you should use. There is no like specific, how many days should I peel my face or how many days should I apply. It depends on the skin.
I see.
Yes, so it's kind of like the chef, depend on your customer.
Okay.
Yes, so the skin can vary
Oh, okay.
day and night, different hours, the weather. So that's why for hormonal skincare, acne skincare, you need the basic natural regulators like intensive night serum. That's one of the key things. Yes.
Learn something new today.
Yeah, we should try this. I definitely want to use this on my face later. Okay, so over to Felix for the promotion, and we'll get ready to show you what we're going to do for Cheryl.
Okay, so right now we have our own ongoing promotions, which is only left with 3 days, and we have our oil-free renewing night conditioner, which is now going for $139 only, and with that it comes with the free cleansing cream, the 30 ml one, and you get 2 sachet free as well. Okay, for the next promotion will be the night serum, which is also oil free, and it is currently going for $60, and you get a free cleansing cream as well and 2 sachet, which is the soothing cleansing milk and the soothing day lotion. Okay, so you can purchase this item on our online store, drhousecout.sg, or you can drop by our store at Star Vista or Parkway Parade to try and feel the product as well.
we're going to start off with, Cheryl has already cleansed her face, and we're going to use this Dr. Hoshka clay mask that will help to brighten the face and also help to go deep down into the clogged pores and clean them and extract all the oils. And we're going to do a shortcut that we're going to add the clarifying toner into the mask. I'll spray. The reason why I want to spray so that we will just make the right control, the right type of paste that we want. Not too watery and also not too kind of wet that she may not be able. Let's spray first. I found this technique much better than to pour in. So you see, it's kind of like a paste, and Cheryl can look up. So I'm just going to apply a bit on the areas that she has some scarring, post hyperpigmentation. She also has a lot of clogged pores over here. Now we'll just apply. And also she has clogged blackheads here. So if you are using the clay mask to deep cleanse the face, I would suggest that you put it over the areas that you need first, which is the problem areas. Alright, with some of the balance clay mask, we can also dilute a bit more. And we're going to make it into a paste. If you're at home, you can just use your hand and apply the mask. But I would prefer to have a bit more like wet, because so that it will be like, you know, smoother to apply on the face. Just apply. And avoid the eye areas, because this will actually purify the clogged pores, and that's what we want to do. So we're going to keep this on for a while.
Okay, so while waiting, I'm gonna talk. Okay, so while waiting, we are going to talk more about our renewing night conditioner. So it is a oil-free, water-based and pure. So it is for all skin types. And for dry skin, it gives your skin more moisture. And for sensitive skin, it helps to soothe out your skin. And for oily, blemished skin, it helps to calm your skin. Okay, so some key ingredients in this renewing night conditioner are the Madonna, Lily, Rose, Royal Jelly, and Witch Hazel and Silver.
Alright, so let's come back to Cheryl. So how do you feel using the Dr. Hauschka clay mask with the clarifying toner? Do you feel it's cooling?
Yeah, actually it's cooling and it's actually getting a little tightened over time.
You can feel that kind of extraction going on in your face, like the kind of like drying up, something like this, right?
Yeah, but I don't feel itching or very sensitive. So yeah, I'm feeling very good right now.
The clarifying toner actually adds a very coolness to the mask and a very comfortable feeling. When you're using clay mask, at times you will feel like it's hot and it's dry. So I would suggest when you're using the Dr. Hauschka mask to make it into a very smooth paste and apply in 1 or 2 strokes. If you're using your fingers, let's say I've mixed it already and I'm using my fingers like this. You take 3 fingers and apply in 1 or 2 strokes, right? So you take 3 fingers and you apply in 1 or 2 strokes. Try not to scrub the face. So because this clay, right, it has a kind of feeling of a very, very fine type of feeling. So you don't want to convert it into a scrub. The purpose of the clay mask is actually to apply and let it work by itself to go right under all these acne, active acne that you cannot see actually. What you see on the top is the historical of what's underneath, but what is underneath at this point, only the clay mask and the clarifying toner can go right in and to extract from the clogged channels under the skin. Right, a lot of people with hormonal acne, etc., they realize that sometimes they use some skincare they call outbreak. But outbreak may not be, it could be a detox, because most of the time for acne skin condition, they thought that, oh, it's smooth here, but actually it's not. There are a lot of clogged channels underneath the skin, and once I remove this mask, I'm going to show very simple extraction. She has some blackheads here, and we're just going to do a very, very light extraction for her. Alright. Answer questions too.
Yeah. So you can also talk about, there are issues where customers actually has this acne clogged skin, and then what it used is the clarifying intensive treatment, the clarifying clay mask, as you have seen, and also the cover stick, and within months her complexion has cleared. All right, and I think Marilyn also can share about this laser, where it has an issue where this laser lady, she actually went for laser and her skin became very sensitive, and after that, when Marilyn treated her with the soothing mask and all the other Dr. Hauschka products, her skin cleared out very much better. Yeah, so Marilyn can share that as well. Yeah.
Alright, when you are doing the cleansing for the clay mask, don't scrub the face. We're going to press and we're going to lift it off the face. Usually at home, you'll be rinsing, and definitely far more easier. Just splash a lot of water and that will be fine. So we're going to work it part by part, kind of like gently, and want to make sure that the face is well clean with the clay mask. You can see that once we clean the face, the skin is brightened. And Dr. Hashka clay mask actually deep cleanses, very deep, and can whiten the face, brighten the face. And you can see that her active acne and marks actually calm down already. The skin is calmed down. And finally, we'll just do a bit of dusting off. Okay, maybe you can talk to them about the promotions.
Okay, so right now I'm going to talk more about our night serum. Okay, it is for all skin type, so any skin type also can use. So it supports the skin's natural rhythm during the night. So it helps to maintain the skin's moisture level. So it will let the skin do its own work at night to regenerate itself. And the key main ingredients in it is the rosen apple. Okay, so in case you missed out our promotions for this month just now, okay, it's only left with 3 days. We have our renewing night conditioner, which is currently going at $139, and it comes with a free cleansing cream, 30 ml one, and also 2 sachets. And next we have our night serum, going for $60. And it comes with the free cleansing cream as well, a smaller size one, and 2 sachets as well. Okay, right now we have a DIY workshop. So if you indicate your interest in the live now, you can get a complimentary DIY workshop, either skincare or makeup, for free.
Alright, let's come back here. We're going to do the blackhead extraction on the nose. You can zoom in. So Cheryl needs to also periodically, right, push out all these clogged pores. You see, it's very easy to come out. I will teach you the right technique. We don't want to press so hard, but the technique is actually to support, and we just press and wriggle, just roll and wriggle, see? And the blackheads will loosen up, okay? Just from the sides of the area, you can just press and they'll come out, okay? You don't need to do a lot of things. See, when I press, she has oil and she has clogs, pores. Okay, so she needs to do something. And you need to make sure the tissue is also thick, that you can, if you can't get some of the clogged pores, just move in another direction, right? And you can just gently stimulate the face a little bit, so you can see it comes off easily without doing too much work like pressing. And also she has a blackhead inside, right? So use a clean needle, and look at this needle. It's pointed like a flat in the top. So we're going to use the flat part, okay? And we are going to stretch the skin and prick it. Alright, we'll prick it, and you can see the blackhead is out easily. Okay. Alright, if you feel that it's not deep enough, look at this. So it's more of just pricking the top at the right place, and we can get the blackhead out easily. After doing this, we clarifying toner to sanitize the face again. After extraction, all these inside have bacteria, and that's why the Dr. Harshka clay mask we're going to use first to soften the skin, go right into the pores, and detox and clean up the face. And that's why after using the Dr. Harshka clay mask, it's easy for you to do extraction. It has already softened the face a lot. So now we're going to spray some toner, some clarifying toner, right? To calm the face. And we leave it. So Cheryl, how do you feel the extraction wasn't as painful and very easy, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I would suggest that these like blackheads or whiteheads, right? Blackheads and whiteheads, you can always do the extraction very, very easily, right? Just 2 fingers and you wriggle it. It's very simple. But for this one, which was the blackhead was clogged, and because the skin is dry, so we need to use a needle to just prick a bit and wriggle. It's very easy. Just wriggle at the sides, not from the top. You don't press in, you press from the sides and you move around and wriggle, right? So I believe this one also you can do it yourself, right? Just use a needle. Now we're going to let the clarifying toner be absorbed in your face. And Cheryl, what do you think how do you think Dr. Harshka's products are going to help you to remove all these post-hyperpigmentation scars from the acne, historical acne?
Actually, I'm feeling very excited to see a clearer skin. Yeah, definitely, because this is all I'm stubborn, and sometimes just daily cleansing wouldn't budge it off.
Correct. It is all clogged, and we need to manage. So I would believe that we need to use the skin conditioner. Yes, I would suggest at this point, before we start the facial, right? After the deep cleansing is very, very, very important in hormonal and acne skin. They can just change instantly when the weather change. And for Cheryl, we're going to change the step a little bit. We're going to use the skin conditioner to bring balance into her face. Because it's a water-based serum, an intensive serum, it will be absorbed very, very fast into the face. And I do suggest this is one of the greatest automated balancer. Okay, so we're going to open this. Yeah. So be careful when you break the serum. Yeah, make sure that you break it well, and we're going to apply on her face. Just pat in. You can see and feel there are a lot of bumps, and that's why I do recommend her to use the regeneration serum. So how do you use the skin conditioner?
Okay, so for me, during that 28 days, I actually use half ampule only because my skin is quite sensitive.
Okay.
So after my cleansing cream, I skip off toner and then I use the renewing night conditioner, and then I head to sleep. Yeah, actually it's very simple and it's actually very lightweight. So it's as lightweight as water. So anyone who's wondering how is the texture, it's actually very light, like a water.
Do you sleep in aircon?
Recently, no. During the time of treatment, maybe once in a while. Yeah.
Okay, for this Dr. Hushka's intensive serum, they actually can be very, very good even if you sleep in aircon very cold every day. You will not wake up with extreme dry skin, or you don't need to put thick night cream. You know, the serum, the intensive skincare renewing night serums, right?
Renewing night.
Yes, renewing night conditioner, right? They help to protect the skin actually. You may think that, oh, I'm gonna use a water-based serum and I sleep in the aircon, my face will be dry. Not at all. The moment you wake up, you just rinse with water, you have a very comfortable face. And for some ladies, right, they use very thick night cream, and cream is not good to use before you sleep because they can clog pores. And some of the cream, they have mineral oil, and from Cheryl, she needs to be very, very careful whatever skincare she uses, because some of these retail brands or other brands, they use mineral oil and it clogs the pore right deep inside, because the moisturized oil are supposed to protect your skin, but mineral oil actually goes right deep inside and can cause a lot of problems that result in very deep scarring, right? And so far, lucky for Cheryl, right? These marks are on the surface, but she has one here that you can see at the side of the face, especially here, right? Maybe when you're young, you extracted very deep. Am I right?
I don't really remember, but I know it's quite a while. Took quite a while to heal it.
Took quite a while, right?
Yes.
Okay. For this type of scarring, we call a scar. She's young and she's pretty. So like I said, I recommend the regeneration serum to accelerate the regeneration, and also the intensive night serum. She says that I'm 20 and why do I need to use very matured skincare? Well, because it depends on the skin condition. Okay, so now we're going to add we're going to use Dr. Hoshka Corrective Cover Stick. This is not just actually to cover the uneven tone and eye bags. This actually works as also acne kind of treatment because it has tea tree oil, and you can just put it, like I said, on this. On areas that with acne, like a spot treatment. It works also as a spot treatment. long have you been having this sort of outbreaks? From what age it started?
Actually, I started this around, I guess, 15. Yeah, so it's actually on and off. So over the years, sometimes it clears out, sometimes it comes back. So actually depends a lot actually.
Do you feel the food that you eat contributes overnight to extra?
Definitely the food, the diet, and also sleeping patterns, as well as maybe if especially if you are female, every month you'll go through the time of the month, so that is also one of the things that contributes to all these acne.
So now we're going to apply some soothing masks. For Dr. Hashka products, you can always mix them. It doesn't mean like in other skincare that, oh, this is just a acne corrector or something. Dr. Hashka products are very versatile, and you can kind of like customize your own facial needs and blend. Alright, it's not like other skincare that you say, oh no, this is for a specific purpose. As you can see, our intensive treatment, we can actually move it in front of the skincare and to the end of the skincare before night, and sometimes you may even use the intensive treatment in the day. It depends on the skin. Hormonal and acne skincare doesn't have a fixed schedule. They change. Some days you may wake up like the face is like ready to fry a sunny side egg, and some days you may wake up like your face is so tight and itchy. So Dr. Hashka skincare and what we're showing you today is the tools that you can use for a lifetime. The key word is balancing. Even if you have a current set of skincare which is only meant for oily or acne skin, but there are some days that this works against you. So the most important thing is to look at your skin, what it needs now and today, and use the Dr. Hashka to regulate it. And like I said, the night renewing skin conditioner, the water-based serums, are the actual thing that helps to balance your face while you sleep. And I can tell you, even for clients with very bad hormonal acne, when they use the night serum, they can tell me that they wake up, they feel their skin very tight and sometimes a little bit dry. But once they rinse the face with water, the face is comfortable. Right, so for one of the clients that went for very harsh laser to remove discoloring and hyperpigmentation. So the laser is so red, like someone just took a hot iron and put on your face. And it's so important that we actually use like oil serum, Dr. Hashka intensive oil serum, and also recommended like intensive menopausal treatment serum. Right, because when you go for harsh treatment, even aesthetic machines, they are very hot and heated. And if Cheryl goes for aesthetic treatment with heat, she's going to have a very kind of uncontrollable outbreak. And Dr. Hashka, the serums and the masks, they can actually change into controllable outbreak and calm down the face. So that is the thing with hormonal acne and hormonal situations, right? At some time you use the wrong product, you keep on having acne that cannot stop, and then it's probably the time that you need to maybe take some medication. But before you go to that stage, you should try to manage the face, right? So sometimes you have uncontrollable outbreak, right? Yes. Alright, so we'll apply some of the soothing mask on Cheryl's face. We'll let it sit down and absorb. And now we're going to apply the revitalizing mask. Revitalizing mask is one of the most super mask for any issue, right? It's like
Actually, I'm using it right now, like at night, every day, on the pimple itself.
on the pimple itself, right?
Yes, and it heals faster actually.
Yes, I can see that's why even your active acne is on the surface. When it's on the surface, it's easier to treat. But if someone doesn't use skincare, right, and it goes deep, and if you're young and you don't know how to handle it, like I said, it will be a very, very deep scarring because at times also, for some clients with hormonal issues and acne, people around, they kind of like look at your face and say, hey, your face has like this. So it feels very demoralizing. And that's why we have this special session to show you how to manage this. You know, and you can see Cheryl's been using Dr. Hashka. You can see on the clear areas of her face is very nice, comfortable, and has a very beautiful sun-kissed glow. So now we're going to apply Dr. Hashka. Just use a little bit and just apply over. You can also do this as a massage, right? You can mix with the clarifying massage oil. Okay, we can use the clarifying massage oil to help also Cheryl to regulate her face. If you wake up in the morning and you have a very oily face, oddly enough, using a clarifying oil will help to reduce that. It doesn't mean that oily face should never use oil. In fact, some oils help to regulate this oil balance on face. And we're going to do a light pressure massage for Carol. Just put a few drops. But we are going to warm the oil to give it some heat, okay? And we're going to use a pressure point. So when I touch her face like this, I can feel heat in her face. And usually for acne skin conditions, when you touch your face, there's heat underneath the face. See, she's not even in the sun right now, but I can feel the heat. So what we need to do is to make sure that these cells can breathe and to reduce any clogging. So I'm just going to gently press the face. I don't want to do some harsh pressure, but for acne skincare, I will tell you that around these places of acne, active acne, you have to feel for the channels that are clogging. So for this one, around here, you can feel that there's a difference in the pressure, and we need to drain this lymphatic drainage here. So we do a light pressure. We're going to stimulate first. Light pressure is the same as you are touching a rose petal, so that is some kind of the light pressure. So we're going to open up the lymphatic drainage here. Just do a bit of pressure here to give it a channel to flow. When you have a gathering of acne, there is a blockage around here, and you can feel it if you press. Okay. So we're just going to gently do a pressure point massage.
So if you're at home, and you do this, how would you know which is the right pressure point?
Okay, when you see clogging here, right, you can see, then this area, you can actually know that there is clog underneath the skin, and you don't want to press on this. You want to actually first release the pressure here, the lymphatic drainage. Okay, you want to release behind the ears and over here to release. Okay, and just do a bit of pressure massage around, going outwards. Because the face is already warm, we don't want to heat up the face, and that's why we do very light finger pressure massage.
Actually, it's very, very light.
Yes.
It doesn't feel any
Pressure, right?
There's no much pressure.
For here, you can see that you can feel underneath. You can go around, like her scarring here. You can feel that the keloid scars are underneath, just above the bone. Okay? And we need to also do the lymphatic drainage to open up the channel. It's just like a traffic jam, right? If you have a traffic jam here, then there's somewhere that needs to, like the green light, right? So we call this like the green light. So just like gentle pressure. So if you're at home, you can start from the top. See, it's very warm. Her face is very, very warm. And she needs to cool the face.
Soothing intensive.
Yes. Soothing intensive treatment to cool the face. And we're doing light pressure point massage. And move behind the ears. And when you do the pressure point massage, use feeling, feel. You don't use like the pressure, like where you use the feeling to feel. As you can see, I'm very focused on the lymphatic drainage channels around the neck because I'm trying to detox the face and let these clogged areas a channel to move. It doesn't mean that you use a very strong pressure to do face massage is good. It depends on the face. So we do a gentle one for her. And now I'm also going to release this area.
feel like I'm falling asleep.
So relaxing, right? Even if it's like pressure. It's more of the pressure point areas that you press, and that's where they can feel relaxed. But you also need to know where to press. Like I will say, start from the center of the face, and you move outwards, and we come here, open the channels behind the ears, in front of the ears, and the side of the neck, right? And we also press a bit here at the side of the nose. You can see now her acne and her redness, they're more calmer, right? Especially this side, they're flatter, they're calmer, and the ones with a bit of the pus, they are already pointing out on the surface. So this is, there are many techniques, but I would say the most important is not to overstimulate the face. And you can feel now her face is cool by itself. Just now was very warm, but now it's cool. You see, I can feel coldness already because we are actually opening up the lymphatic channels, and that's why she's feeling relaxed. Is it very cool now? Very, very cool. So we're going to cool down the face furthermore with the clarifying intensive treatment for Cheryl. Right, so we're going to spray on her face. 1 pump, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And let it absorb, because when you do a full spray, it will encompass the whole face. Right? Let it absorb, let her face cool down. It's amazing that before the lymphatic pressure point, her face was warm. So that's why most of the time the hormonal and acne skin conditions, you touch your face, it's warm. And when it's warm and it's clogged, so that's where the oil cannot come out and you have acne. And if you keep it there long enough, you're going to have P. acne bacteria, level 3, 4, 5 acnes, and we don't want that. And now, let's look at her face. You can see her face absorbs the serum very, very fast. Okay, now we're going to apply the revitalizing mask. See, your face cools so much.
It feels cooler actually.
You feel cooler?
And more relaxed.
I think relax is, that's when the heat is moving out. So just a little bit of here. And apply just lightly, simple strokes. Her face is so much cooler. It's like, you know, kind of like a very cool, like, you know, cool water. Not cold, but cool water. Actually, in the face, it has to be at cool, not hot, not warm, but the surface has to be cool. You touch it, it's not cold, and if you can keep that sort of balance, and we use the Dr. Harshka intensive serums, the water serums in the night, and that helps to keep our face in balance. So much cooler now. Can feel the nose is like a coal already. And her forehead is less hot.
For some reasons I feel lighter.
You feel lighter? And once you finish the treatment, you can also, before you sleep, spray on the intensive treatment in the night. You can also follow by the renewing night skin conditioner. Daytime, you can use the regeneration serum and apply a little bit of clarifying oil. So we are going to use that as to regenerate the face, but at the same time control the oil sebums that are coming out. When your face is soft and supple, right, the cells can breathe and the oil will detox underneath the skin, so that's why you use the clarifying oil to control it. But you can feel your own face now, it's cool.
Oh yes.
Very, very cool. Amazing. And you can look at her face, it has a kind of clean look. A clean look, you look here. A clean look. Let's say if she doesn't have acne, you can see a clean look here. And hydrated, supple, and balanced. Right? For here, you can see it's calmed down. Look, even before we just apply the concealer with antibacterial properties, you can see they start to soften, and it's good time to use the regeneration serum. You can see the scars are much flatter. Alright, so that's the tutorial for the acne and hormonal skincare. You can see the products we use. First, Cheryl started with the cleansing milk, which has probiotic, and it will help to kill any P-acne bacteria on the face. Even if you extract, there's some bacteria there, so you can use after that the cleansing milk and also the toner. Then after that, we applied some skin concealer, which has antibacterial properties on her acne, active acne, and that was to absorb it in. Alright, and after that, we also did apply a bit of soothing mask to calm all the redness down. Then we did a light massage, lymphatic drainage massage, to reduce the heat in her face, and you can feel the face is very cool after this. The areas that need to be cool are cool, and after that we apply the revitalizing mask. The revitalizing mask you can also use as a massage. So we also periodically, to balance the skin, we also use the skin conditioner, the night renewing skin conditioner. We also use the clarifying treatment for her up to age 25, but there are others above 25 years old. There's also other intensive serum for different age group. And Cheryl is also using the skin conditioner in the night, right? For how many days now?
Oh, actually it's finished already.
Finished already, yeah?
Yeah.
So how many, for your age 20, you use it 2 times a year?
Yeah, 2 times a year for 20. If you're 30, you use 3 times a year.
Right. So definitely I recommend her to use the Regeneration Night Serum to regenerate the face fast. Okay, let's go back to the promotions, all the good things we have right now for you.
Okay. Okay, so over here we have the products for clarifying your skin. Okay, so firstly we have the clarifying clay mask, and then we have the clarifying treatment for age 25, below age 25, or there is also the age 25 and above one. And here we have the clarifying day oil, the cover stick, okay, then we have the revitalized mask, and the cover stick comes in two colors, 01 natural and 02 sand.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce again the promotion.
Okay, so over here, if you indicate your interest again, you have a facial, which is now at $98. So if you indicate your interest now, you can get it for $98. Okay, so over here we have our September promotions. So as you can see, if you buy any of the two of the cream masks here, we have the soothing mask, firming mask, hydrating mask, and the revitalizing mask. You can get 30% off for our day cream. Okay, we have Melissa Day Cream, Queen's Day Cream, Rose Day Cream Light, and the Rose Day Cream. Okay, this is also another promotions for our September. So if you buy our leg and arm tonic, you can get 30% off for our body oil.
Alright, Cheryl, let's talk about the tutorial. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, actually it's very, very calm and very soothing. And I feel very light actually. So I'm actually very excited. I haven't seen myself clearly in the mirror. So I'm actually very excited to see.
What I can see is you have an even glow. Very nice, beautiful pigment, hydrated, and you can see the cleanness underneath the skin. And also for this acne, the color has come down a lot. They are no longer bright red. They actually come down. And I'm very happy that your face is glowing all over here. Yes, and now that I would say you know how to use how to do the light pressure point massage, which is very useful. You should try to do that to reduce the heat in your face.
So do I do it every day?
You may not need to do it every day. Don't overstimulate the face, but maybe do it twice a week.
Okay, yeah.
Especially here, this area, press to open the channels. But overall, I'm very, very happy that just very light pressure point massage can actually change the dynamic of the face. Alright.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. I'm really happy.
Thank you everyone for joining us in this live today. Hope you guys enjoy, even though it's a bit lengthy, but good to know, good to learn, and actually very good products to use even for young or old audiences. So yeah, if you're interested in all of our products, you can visit our website, drhauschka.sg, or visit us in our stores either at Parkway, Parade, or Star Vista. Very, very convenient as well. Yes.
And always feel free to approach us. We have very, very experts in the shop. If you have any issue and you do not know how to blend the products to achieve what you want, just ask the salespeople at the shop. And even Cheryl, you are based in
I'm mainly in Parkway. Sometimes I'm in Takashimaya as well. So yeah, feel free to come down to our stores and we'll actually guide you for your needs as well.
Yes, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this very complicated skincare management technique for today's tutorial. And do feel free to ask us anything about all the complicated skincare. We'll be there for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.